What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Brian, and today we're going to be doing another X-Men 97 reaction. Going to be checking out episode 5. Now, the elephant in the room. Why am I wearing a mask? Well, I've said in previous reactions to this show has made me feel like a kid again. And about once a year, I like to get a clean slate. So, yeah. I feel like a kid again, and I look like a kid again. The beard is gone. It will be back. Yeah, just, I don't know, it was getting super long, and hairs were curling up and bugging me, and rather than trim it, I was like, you know what, I haven't shaved it all off this year at all. I was like, I'm just gonna start over. It'll be back. Give it like a month, and yeah. So before we get into this one, I just want to praise the last episode again. I love that so much with the whole 16-bit animations. I wish we could get more of that, but sadly, I'm sure that was a one and done, and we won't be getting any more episodes like that, but it's fine. I'm seeing in the thumbnail here my boy Nightcrawler, so I am excited to see him in action. Him and Gambit are my top favorites. I know, the fan favorite Wolverine and Cyclops. I've just always enjoyed Gambit and Nightcrawler, and Gambit and Nightcrawler are bro hugging in the thumbnail as well, so gonna be a good one, I hope. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate if you could drop me a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. As I checked earlier today, you guys have helped me hit 1,500 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It truly means a lot to me for the support you guys have shown me over these past couple of months as I've started a brand new channel. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. So yeah, let's go ahead get into episode 5 of X-Men 97. It's another show with an awesome intro.
The time has come to change the human race.
Fortunately, helping us build those
I
bridges,
love how well-spoken and
as yourself.
smart Hank
I'm just
is.
as flattered to be sitting with a renowned scientist.
It's definitely a good thing he's on the side of the X-Men, because he's a great face for mutants.
More hands-on learning, but with big death machines and vampire dinosaurs.
Maybe not share that part of it.
As the UN formally admits the mutant nation of Genosha.
This is taking forever.
Nice. I wonder if Gambit is just tagging along because it was Rogue and Magneto, or if he was actually requested for this mission. The concept of a mutant nation, island, whatever this is, it's good and bad. Good because everyone can be themselves, no fear of persecution or, just all the nonsense in the normal world. But at the same time, bad because now you got most of the mutant population concentrated in one smallish area. If someone wanted to carry out an attack, they're like sitting ducks. Now, I'm sure they have multiple defenses amongst the mutants, but still, you get what I'm saying.
Magneto, the Interim Council would love a word with you before tonight's gala. Privately, if possible.
Yeah!
I'll be a wet bird on a live wire. Kurt Wagner, how the heck are you, furball?
Kurt Wagner.
The things to see. Such wonders in this city. Everything around us would not have been possible without the work of the X-Men.
Daddy's charging pretty high rent.
Birthing a nation overnight is not without its share of stumbles.
Yeah, I'm sure it cost a lot to get all the supplies out to their island. It's like you go to the Bahamas.
Mutant MVP.
It's like $10 for a gallon of milk or something stupid like that. Probably more now.
A man named Gambit. Your poker face is very poor.
Hey, mind your beeswax, furball. Didn't go ringing for no priest.
Life is violins and close-ups. I blame soap operas. Just marry Isabel and be done. There is no love without sin.
Poor
Love is
Gambit.
best measured in what we forgive.
Leader. Hey, those shades are weirding out the lights. Can you take them off?
I can't.
Galaxies. So I have to ask, when did you know she was the one?
You're skipping the questions, too.
Hard to interview someone who can't tell which parts of her memories belong to her and which parts belong to her clone.
This busted mug ain't changed in 100 years, and you know it.
He's grieving his son. Although the way he's avoiding me recalls a time.
She seemed nervous when I asked her to go out, like she didn't trust me.
He was scared, afraid the Phoenix had changed me.
Nice parallel back and forth.
Jean was using the power of the Phoenix to block my optic blasts, and we could see each other's eyes.
I forget how many sunrises your eyes have seen.
They only ever seen one of you, Red. Just the one.
Poor Logan, man. What?
Born at Westchester Memorial? I spoke to a Dr. Bryans there. He said you told your teammate to
I've always
row.
loved that the
Sure,
X-Men
wouldn't
take
deliver
place
my-
in Westchester.
He
It's like
called
half
my
an
kid a
hour for me.
freak.
Made it more real for me growing up.
You're ungrateful. We fight, risk our lives for you. Evil mutants, robots, crazy aliens. I gave him up because the truth is we're nothing like you. Thank God, because it's the only reason you people are still alive.
Ooh. Truth hurts.
This concerns me and my X-Men. How?
We need a handsome jawline that begs trust and respect.
You eclectic allotment of social climbers wish for me to rule Genosha.
Why so many big words, man?
Are there no others better tempered to stomach the squabble of human diplomacy?
I may not be Jean Grey, but I know what the professor would say if he was here. Time to dream bigger.
I ought to knock you from
Well, what's
here to
the
North
condition?
Pole. You think making me your queen means we're getting back together?
Okay.
This was Xavier's design. It is why he gave me his X-Men. As with Gambit, loving you makes broken men whole, so that even as you deny us, our heartache is not in vain.
Certainly an interesting proposal
like
for her.
that.
Let go.
She gets to lead all her fellow mutants and
There are
be
some
with
things worth
the
holding
one
on
man
to.
who she can actually touch. But is that the only thing she gets out of being with him, you know?
Don't tell me! You can explain! Mine just drifted a moment.
Mind drift indeed.
She knows what's up.
Go to Genosha, be with my clone.
Oh dear.
Oh, I thought she was mad for, like, I don't know, just talking to her in general, not realizing she wasn't the real Jean. But he's been keeping in touch ever since she left. That's not great.
Sinister cuts out a part of me and you love it?
Do you even love me?
My love for you is the one thing I remember amid this pain and insanity.
Remember?
Wasn't expecting a lady caller. What's wrong, Shia?
You best sit down. My evil mother was helping me with my powers.
If I remember correctly from the recap, her evil mother is actually Mystique. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
And when we realized that his electromagnetic powers protected him from my touch, other things started happening.
That's why he can touch her.
You gonna accept his offer?
If Genosha's shown us anything, it's that we don't need to be afraid of change. Your heart may beat for me, but I can't feel it. You
It's so tough,
light
man.
up everything you touch.
Till then, we be friends, mon ami. Just friends.
Is that Azazel? Looks like you guys got your answer. don't know why, but this song is giving me flashbacks to going to the roller rink as a kid.
Turn it off. The music.
What is it?
I saw that in the subtitles, Cable.
But Remy was right. Some things are deeper than skin.
That's pretty messed up on Rogue's part. She just let him on
Turn it off.
like
The
crazy.
music. Get everybody
Yep,
out.
there he is. Yeah, that whole floating entrance, the dance, the touch, the kiss. Just to be like, nah, I'm good.
He's coming.
Who's coming? Cable, what's going on?
Body slide 1.
No. I'm so sorry, Mom.
Oh damn, that just gave me goosebumps. Kinda like I was saying earlier. Prime location for an attack.
Too many. So many. Some vile Godzilla sentinel. You go at it, you end up dead.
Mecha Godzilla. It's evaporating them like War of the Worlds.
I draw its fire away from the gardens. Rogue clears a path for Gambit to the Morlocks.
Never much cared for roulette.
I like roulette.
How
If
about
you
we
play it
spice
right,
up them rules?
you can do okay. No, not the professor statue.
I'll be avenged. Mutants located. Omega level threat detected.
Oh, Magneto?
Trying to protect us, Rogue.
Hab keine Angst.
No way. No, not
Damn it,
Nightcrawler.
seal bet. Cards always be in my favor.
What the hell, man? Oh, it's gonna be a big boom. They're definitely not gonna let us know if who lived and who actually died. Hey, Nightcrawler's still alive, and so is Rogue. Come on, man. Not Gambit. Guys, what the hell? I go on in my intro. Gambit and Nightcrawler are my favorite X-Men. It's gonna be a great episode. They're in the thumbnail, bro hugging each other. What? Come on. Now, I know in the comic worlds, X-Men, all of them, there really isn't a final death. Like, typically there's a way to bring someone back. As it's looking right now, though, sadly, it looks like one of my boys is donezo. That sucks. And also Magneto. I highly doubt that Magneto is done. You know, they didn't show him on screen during that final explosion, nor did they show him in the aftermath, so I'm gonna assume he's alive and the whole Omega level mutant eliminated is like a diversion, like meant to just throw us off. Damn, man. And then going into Genosha, I'm like, yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. Like, get all the mutants together, live in harmony, don't have to deal with regular mortal BS and drama. But then, of course, that leaves them vulnerable for an attack. Because now most of the mutant population is concentrated in one small space. Damn, man, this is not the way I was expecting this episode to go. But I had also said there's probably plenty of mutants on the island, however, that could, you know, act as a deterrent if, God forbid, they were attacked. But if it wasn't for Magneto, Rogue, and Gambit making the trip there, what the hell would have happened to all of them? You know, the way Gambit took out that Sentinel, though, was OP. Took the hit, you know, didn't really take the hit, it ended up ending him, apparently. But then charged up the Sentinel to blow from the wound. That was really cool. But sad at the same time. Yeah. Then you got Rogue. You know, a part of me does feel for her. On the one hand, I can see why she'd want to be with Magneto. She can actually physically touch him. But on the other hand, everything else that's important she has with Gambit. Or had. So I was surprised to see her choose Magneto. But then she leads him on too. Like, she comes in, that grand entrance, floating into the ballroom, for a kid's show, the seductive dance, the kissing, followed up with, nah, I'm good. And Gambit didn't get to hear that part. He only saw what they were doing out there on the dance floor, and that's one of his last memories of her, so just, I mean, what a well-written episode, but heartbreaking. And then we got Cable for like 30 seconds. That was cool. Now Madeline knows that Cable is her son from the future that has survived, so hopefully that can bring her some peace. But then earlier in the episode, she's still doing side chick activities with Scott, you know, mentally texting him, like, you up? Like, that's not cool. And the fact Scott knew it was Madeline and not his Jean, not cool either. But, yeah. To be fair to Scott, the real Jean did just kiss Logan 30 seconds earlier, so, I mean, what a mess going on at the mansion, the X-Men, the world, but I'm loving it. I wasn't sure that after the previous episode they'd be able to top that, for me at least personally, just because I love the 16-bit. But I think this one already has. This was great from start to finish, kept me hooked, and yeah, a lot of drama. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If there's anyone still here with me now, thank you guys for watching along with me. A big thank you again for helping me reach 1,500 subscribers, but still early on in the game. So if you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. But thanks again, guys, and until the next one, I will see you all soon.